Stick around for the end of this video because we're doing a giveaway. We never do any of those.
We got stuff to give away?
Stuff to give away. Stick around for the end of the video and we will do that.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Like they say.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth it.
Well, I believe that company was always talking about
Just doing it?
just doing it.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that company.
Yeah. They're not paying us, so we're not.
Yeah, no brand sponsorship with them. But something we want to talk about tonight is what America loves, and America loves a good comeback.
Definitely. Oh yeah, they love the underdog. We all love the underdog.
We all love a redemption story.
Exactly. Redemption. I like that word.
Redemption. That's what Sunday night conversation tonight is about.
Redemption. Right.
Jinx.
I like that. Well, do you know what redemption means?
I don't know what it means exactly.
Well, I wrote it down. Do you want me to tell you what redemption
Yeah,
means?
what does it mean?
It means the act, process, or instance of redeeming.
Okay, but what does redeeming mean?
Well, that means, because I knew you were going to ask that.
You knew? How did you know I was going to ask that?
I'm psychic. Serving to offset or compensate for a deficit.
Okay, all right. So making up for something that
You're lacking.
you're lacking in.
Exactly.
Well, what I think is great about redemption is that there's so many stories to relate to that are about it, whether it's something going on in the world, something that, we've known in our lives, or, biblically.
Oh, yeah.
So, when I think of redemption, I think of Lane Frost.
Yeah.
He, right before he passed away, he was saved. And if a lot of people have seen the movie 8 Seconds.
Yeah, they don't really focus on that.
They don't focus on that. They just get to him passing away.
See him partying, and drinking and stuff.
Living the cowboy life.
Yeah, living the typical cowboy life, but they don't really get into the part where
huge
he
part
gives
of
his life to Christ.
huge part of his life before he passed away was him redeeming himself, redeeming his soul, and that's why we love Lane's story. We represent his brother.
Yeah, we both have Lane Frost on.
Exactly. Heck yeah. And then you. What's another redemption story?
Oh, there's this movie coming out. I don't know if you've heard. You ever watch Duck Dynasty? Guys with the beards?
Yeah, like Uncle Si. Yeah. And
Well,
Willie.
Phil, the dad, there's a movie that's about their life called The Blind. And it talks about how he came from kind of a similar situation, like Lane Frost, living a pretty sinful life, just to be honest, to giving his life to Christ and just totally changing himself, redeeming himself, and creating the family that they've got today through that redemption.
And then we have Duck Dynasty.
You've got Duck Dynasty because he gave his life to Christ.
Duck Commanders here. Yep. But I think that movie looks really good. We'll play a little pop up here.
I can't wait to watch it.
It looks really good. Him and Miss K's story. I think when we can find stories like that we relate to, it makes us get closer to that redemption that God's talking about.
Yeah, that we all need.
Exactly. And I know he mentioned it, what was it, in Ephesians? Paul was writing.
In Ephesians chapter 1, Paul said, "In him we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins in accordance with the riches of God's grace." So through God's grace, we are redeemed because Jesus sacrificed himself, the blood part, gave himself so that we can be forgiven for the things that we need forgiven for. We're all sinners. Yep. Everybody. There's nobody that doesn't do wrong.
You just got to be willing to accept that. Because when you have that moment of acceptance that, like, hey, I'm not living right. Like, when your soul is truly redeemed.
I'm not perfect.
Yeah. I think that's when you can start the path of redemption.
Yep.
And we've talked about that before, but are we ever fully redeemed?
It's a continuing process.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't think
you're never going to
stops.
get there. Yeah, we have talked exactly about that, but it's at a personal level.
Yeah.
You have to redeem yourself through Christ.
Your soul.
Yes, your soul, because
be
there's one way to get to heaven. There's only one way to punch that ticket, and that's Christ.
Yeah. And that's why we wanted to talk tonight about redemption, was hit a verse, tell you all about that related to the stories that people we've experienced or been seen in our lives. And redemption is something that, again, America loves. A good comeback, good underdog, good redemption story. Oh, yeah. And if you, these are just two examples. There's countless examples of it, but the greatest example that we can find of redemption, there's stories in the Bible of it too. Think about it.
Half the Bible is that.
David.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Paul. He went from killing Christians to being one of the biggest advocates for Christ.
Isn't that crazy?
There's not much bigger redemption story than that.
That's why I love the Bible, because it has so many more relatable stories.
Yeah, the timeless meaning of the stories that just fit so well today, even though these were 1,000 years ago. We still can take those stories and apply them to the lives that we live and the world that we're in today.
And the more that we can understand the people that redeem themselves in the Bible, I think will get us closer to redeeming ourselves. And that's kind of what we want to hit on tonight, was redemption. And we all can get there. We all can use it, and we all love the stories of it. And speaking of that, we'll talk about our giveaway right now.
Yeah, this is a good time.
So, our good buddy...
If you stuck around for the giveaway.
Our good buddy Granger Smith just wrote a book called Like a River, and he talks about how he found redemption after the ultimate loss of their son and the battle of grief he went through. And I can't recommend a better book to try out. So what we wanted to do is the first 5 people to share our long video of this and tag us in it, whether this is on YouTube, Facebook, tag us in it. And usually on Facebook, it's me.
Yeah, tag Gatlin Didier on Facebook.
Tag me. First 5 people to do it, we'll send you a copy of Granger's book for you to check out. Again, I couldn't recommend a better book. It has everything in there that, relatability, understanding how to get through processes, and then just ultimately how to redeem your soul. So check out. And if you don't want to, if you just want to go support Granger and his family and everything, the message they're trying to get out to people, go get Like a River at Amazon. I mean, I ordered this and it got here in a day. Yeah. So check out Like a River and read a story about, it truly is about redemption. And so I just want to tell y'all that and do a giveaway with it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we never do things like that, but it's something to me that's important. It's a great
message that he's trying to get out there, that redemption is found through Christ.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the ultimate redemption we can
find. No matter what the lows you've went through in life, Christ can help you redeem yourself through whatever you've been through. And that's kind of the story that Granger's telling in his book. Is that what you'd say?
Yep, that's 100% right. And we all can find that redemption, but you got to be willing to find it. And that's what Paul is saying about when you accept Jesus and what he did for us, then we can truly redeem ourselves.
Exactly.
Well, I think that was a pretty good little Sunday night conversation.
I feel a little redeemed after that.
You do?
Yeah.
You still?
I think we should.
Cheers to that. What's yours one? You got the God Family Country.
God Family Country.
I got the beef raised right mug tonight.
Yeah. Well, you guys have a great week.
And God bless y'all.